subscribers because I have a few of them. Thank you so much for trusting this space. Thank you for joining in, and I hope you get to enjoy this video. Thank you. So let me tell you, in this life, people will try you. No one is exempt. People will try you, people will annoy you, people will upset you, people will talk behind your back, and some of them will have even the audacity to speak in front of your face. And what do we do? What do we choose to do? Do we choose to stoop to their level? What do we do? Anyway, I have been there whereby some Dogu spoke behind my back, and it somehow got to me as, kama ilivyo ikanijia. To me, or for me, I choose to respect myself. Oh yes, I will choose to respect myself. I will choose to keep my dignity. It's my responsibility to make sure I am okay. It's my responsibility to pay attention to my nervous system, to protect my peace, and to always try to be classy. That's what I won't stoop to their level. That's what I'll do. What would you do? There's power in pose. There's secrets in posing, of which I am going to speak about in few. But this video, we are talking the power of posing. One of the secrets is choosing not to react, but choosing when to respond. And this is about our emotional regulation. This is about being mindful, and also to live intentionally. As I am growing year by year, as I'm growing older, I've always loved to pay attention to my emotional reactivity and be mindful of my reaction. I've also seen how people have confused that for weakness or thinking it's being slow. I honestly do not mind, because it's how you react your true characters shows, and this will determine what kind of people you're going to draw close and how you're going to chase away important people in your life, simply by making a mistake of always reacting to how people act to you or behave to you or do to you. So let us look at how we can practice to shift from emotional reactivity to mindful response, because how we show up in small ways shapes our lives forever. And quality of life matters. Yeah? So today's focus, as I said, is the power of posing. It's a fine space or a fine line between trigger and response. In some of these scenarios, we've all been there, or maybe some of this that I'm going to mention, whereby someone cuts you off in traffic, or someone cuts you off when you're speaking, someone is rude for no reason, or a text comes to you in a wrong way, kwa sababu ya people kuwa katika modi zao anakutext anyhow they want. Someone asks you an offensive question, and you think, what is going on with them? Like, why are they asking me this? So instantly, normal reaction to all of us obviously is irritation, being annoyed, kukasirika, inaudhi, inaboa, and it can cause you to shut down, to be disappointed, or even snapping back, like answering back right there and then. This is normal. This is the emotional reactivity, kwa sababu hakuna mtu anayetaka kuudhiwa. Kwa unapokuwa unaudhiwa, automatically you want to pay back. You want to respond. Amekutukana na unataka umtukane. Amekucut off na unataka kumcut off. Unaongea amekukatisha unataka kumwambia mbona unanikatisha. Automatically you want to do that. But is it classy? Does it make sense? And if we react to every emotion that we have, is it helping our nervous system, or is it causing high blood pressure for no reason? Because usually people do these things out of habit, out of anger, ni kwa issues ambazo wanakuwa go on through. Sasa kama unakuwa unajibu kutokana na vile watu ambavyo wanafanya, wewe unakuwa unajiletea matatizo. So I want to speak about the power of having a pause, taking a moment before we respond, so that we can protect our peace, so that we can protect our dignity, so that we can be okay at the end of it all, so that we can have a better quality of life. Now imagine the same thing comes to you, yeah? Instead of being irritated, yes, you're irritated, yes, you are annoyed, lakini you count to 3. You take a 3-second pause, yeah? Someone cuts you off. Instead of like cutting them off back, you count to 3. You breathe, you think about it, and then you respond. Usually your response will come from here. You would have thought about it, haitakuwa negative. Na hata kama ikiwa negative, itakuwa ina mpangilio. So you don't respond from your stress, but you're responding from the center of your heart. So the moment you pause before you respond, you allow yourself to become aware, to become present, and to respond from the core, not to be swept away from that thing that has happened to you. And that way, you haven't gone to their level. Imagine kweli, yani mfano, niko kwenye gari ya, naendesha, alafu mtu amenihonk. Na naona kabisa, yani kuna mtu labda anavuka nimemwachia. Alafu na imagine eti nashuka, naanza natukanana na huyu mtu anayenihonk. Alafu kuna mtu anachukua video. Unajua mimi nitaonekana chizi. Ingawa ni kosa la huyu, amenitrigger, lakini kwa sababu nimereact from irritation, kwa sababu irritate. Video itakapokuwa inasambaa itasema ni mwanamke mjinga ambaye ametoka kwenye gari anamtukana mtu wa nyuma yake. Lakini imagine you take a pause, 3 seconds, and then from the core I choose to ignore, like huyu ni mpumbavu. Unajua hata Biblia inasema kwamba utakapokuwa unamjibu a foolish person, na wewe automatically unaonekana foolish. Kwa na mimi automatically ninapokuwa nimetoka kwenye gari naonekana foolish kwa sababu I've stooped to their level. Lakini pia Biblia inasema kwamba a foolish akikaa kimya anaonekana smart kwa sababu haja speak, so you do not know them. Power of pause. When we pause, we can ask ourselves, should I respond, should I not respond? Should I answer in a rude way, should I answer kindly? There is power in pausing kwa sababu usually when you pause, answer yako itakuja positively. Na hata kama ikija negatively, utakuwa umetake your time to answer from the core, and you can go on improving kwa sababu obviously haitakuja automatic, but itasaidia when you take a pause. Michelle Obama alisema, when they go low, we go high, and it became very, very famous, and I loved it from the time I heard. Na yeye alikuwa na remind people to respond to negativity and hostility with dignity, with integrity and strength. You do not stoop to their level. When they curse at you, when wanakutupia mate, wanakutemia mate, wanakutupia matope, you don't stoop to their level. You just hold yourself high. You keep quiet. You answer with kindness. You choose your words. You take a moment, you think about it, and you respond. It's small, lakini ni radical. It's really huge. 3 seconds inaweza kuonekana kama ni ndogo, lakini it makes a huge difference. You do not want to be acting in autopilot or like a robot. You want to think about things through and then respond. So, argument with loved ones. When you have an argument, this is quite common, yeah? Once there's 2 or 3 people, especially kama ni siblings, cousins and all that, arguments are bound to happen. In order to avoid kusema kitu ambacho ni hurtful, 3 seconds applies. When they say something hurtful, take 3 seconds. Don't usijibu ubaya kwa ubaya. Kwa sababu maneno unaweza akakuambia kitu alafu ukasema more hurtful thing, ubaya ukaonekana kwako zaidi kuliko yeye aliyekuwa ameanza, kwa sababu automatic response unakuwa unataka wewe ndio uwe zaidi, yeah? Alafu unajikuta umesema kitu ambacho huwezi hold back. So when you take a 3 second, it's powerful. Itakufanya think things through. Itaonekana uko smart. Itaonekana ni mtu ambaye unakuwa una hold yourself together, and utajikuta una answer with kindness. For me, I respond as slow as possible. And when I get a message or when I get something ambayo naona kabisa huyu mtu ameongea hichi kitu kwa sababu kuna kitu ambacho anakuwa ana go through, anakuwa anaiproject kwangu. I have trained myself to take a pause, and I will answer you kindly with dignity. And some of the messages I want to respond. And if even if you have written a long message, I will choose what to respond. It will be short and clear. And I have trained my system to let things go. Like, I read and not associate myself with that message, and I forget as I read. I forget. Kana kwamba, yani you come next week and you ask me, I have forgotten about the whole context of that message. It's intentional. Because usually, these things, when they happen to you, is not personal. Have you noticed? Okay, let's say katika traffic, mtu anataka kuhonkia ikawa personal, hakujui. Au mtu cut you off, it's not personal. Ile you get irritated. Au mtu akakusema behind your back, it's not personal. Unakuta tu ni mtu labda ni tabia yake, au wivu. Usually ni wivu, ni tabia, au basi tu yani. Kwa hiyo most of these things are not personal. Au mtu amekuandikia message ambayo anakuaccuse you of things, au anakuambia tabia yako ni hii na hii na hii, lakini usually ukikaa chini ni kitu ambacho yeye mwenyewe anakuwa anapitia through their own heart, their own pain, their own stress, anakuwa anakuja na project kwako. Kwa hiyo kaa ukijua kwamba when you're pausing, you're helping yourself, because most of these things are not personal. So let us hold ourselves up, be kind to ourselves, help our nervous system, and take a pause before we respond to anything. We will be intentionally helping our nervous system. We'll be protecting our peace. We will be projecting ourselves positively and not negatively. You don't need to be perfect when you are doing this. You don't need to be responding like spot on when we are doing this, but it's a way to a better life, to a peaceful life, and helping your nervous system to be better. And you're projecting yourself, and you'll be attracting people who are more positive, who are more helpful to your life than when wewe ni mtu tu anakuwa unapayuka. It is not good. Let us change. Let us be as kind as possible. First to ourselves, and then to project to other people. Because when we are doing this, it's not as if we're doing a favor to other people. We are doing a favor to ourselves first, and then to other people as well, because people are going through a lot. So let us live in awareness, and let us be in pause. Let us live in pause. Thank you for taking this time to watch this video, and may you move through your life as slow as possible, intentionally and with grace. Yes, and take care of yourself. Have a good week. Thank you. Bye.